Ismail Akuku,
Kevin Abraham,
Haji Mutonye, and collectively Neibaz Fashion House. I think growing up, and for us, before even we commenced, we began neighbors or anything in life. We were fast friends, and for most of our childhood, we've grown together. We've known each other since we were little kids. So that was important for us. That connection and that interaction, that level of connection was important for us. So I think after high school, and I went to school with Abraham, and I've known Ismail since I can remember, since I was a little kid. So when we finished high school, and when we were asking ourselves the question, what do we do next? What's the next step in our lives? At this point is when we say, hey, we are friends, we have similar interests in life, we share the same views on certain specific elements in society. So I think from then on, Neibaz was born.
We tell stories through fashion angle, and we do a lot of editorials. Yeah.
As he mentioned, we tell stories through the lens of fashion and style. And for us, it's more how we package this story. It's more once we have a message we want to convey to society. We focus on how we package this message. So in most of the stuff we've done before, and probably what we intend on doing going forward, for us, we like to package this visually in editorial style portraiture. For me, I'd say this is speaking on my behalf. I think for them, they'll have to say what their parents think about this job of ours. I think for me, my parents respect my decisions, and they support me anyhow they can in whatever solid and noble decisions I make in life. So for them it's a job like any other job, and they're proud of me thus far.
And for our friends, not so many people. Okay, the society, the kind of feedback you're getting from the society, it's different from what we expected, because not everybody buys our idea of dressing. You know? So most of the guys think they think we are nuts, or probably lack of a better word, I'll say. A few friends of mine thought that I'm gay because, you know, in the society, gay people are the guys who are well dressed, you know. Yeah. So for Kenya, I don't think if they are ready to accept our styling. Yeah. But only few people in the society have accepted what we do.
for me, my parents, they don't know what I do for living. So I cannot say what they get opposed or not. But what they know that I'm doing, and they know that I'm selling clothes from Gikomba. That's all they know. They don't know about style inside of it. They just know selling the actual cloth. Yeah.
We're inspired by so many things. I mean, inspiration ranges from so many things. I think for now, and living in the digital age we are in, the wide world web provides us with so much content and so much stuff and perspectives of what other people are doing out there in the world. So that's, having said that, our backgrounds and our everyday life influences what we do in so many ways. History is a beautiful thing, and the fact that everyone has their own history, I think in that sense everyone relates to any kind of history. So that for us, any project, and probably most of the things we've done before or what we intend on doing, in the going forward, history plays a big role, plays a significant role in terms of where our inspiration comes from.
According to Kenya, men, when it comes to fashion, men are known to be dormant compared to the women. And I believe that's why we, as neighbors, we are here to improve on that.
On people who are looking for watching designer, for instance, there are so many in Kenya, Nick Wandure, John Kaveke, Sido Black, but there are a lot of many designers watching. And for stylists like Oliver of Too Many Siblings, there's also a lot of people who are watching.
I think for us, when we say, hey, this is what we want to do, and this is where we have generated that inspiration from. I think once we work around that, then the other things just come organically.
To add from Haji, we also get our project depend with our client, because for instance we do a client for Frank, as we call Liomba. Yeah, he was the one who came with the mood board and we do it. Yeah.
Okay, mood board. Actually, it's a concept. Yeah, they bring concept, then we expound on the concept and we bring in our creativity in terms of styling.
Project 1958 was essentially our way of soaking up the elegance of the Impala Chevrolet, a model which was developed in the year 1958. So for us was how we asked ourselves the question, how can we relieve this elegance through fashion and style? So what we basically did, we went back to the year 1958. We traveled back, and doing that, we decided to keep our present self, and we did all this through the perspective of fashion and style. We picked on that here since, I think, and growing up as kids, we all had ambitions of owning a particular model of car, and this childhood ambition was what drove us into the year 1958 and said, hey, there was an elegant and a beautiful inception this year in the form of the Impala Chevrolet, and we said, hey, how can we tell this story? How can we project the story of this Impala Chevrolet the best way we know how? And that's how the entire project came about. I say, in terms of what the future holds, I'd say we're thinking of moving into bold apparatus in telling our story, such as we're planning to do more films, books even, we never know, a TV show perhaps, styling in films and all this. But as of now, we're saying we just live a day at a time. We accord everything we're doing its due respect and diligence, and thus I think the future is good for us.
Hi, this is Neibaz Fashion House,
and you're watching Urban Artfit.